So I have ancestors that came from Hong Kong while it was a British colony. I am at heart more Chinese than I am European or the others that I'm not going to say, because I don't want anyone chasing me down for my organs. But when I look at shopping and I find things made in Hong Kong, like before the takeover, there's a lot of cute and beautiful things. And my point is that as a Chinese, you know, that you look at the medicine wheel of the four colors. Now we're talking about the white, which is the head, the black, which is the body, the yellow is the heart, and the red takes care of the earth. Now the heart. You know, the Chinese used to make really cool, beautiful clothes in the 70s and 80s. That's all I can remember is the stuff in the malls. The really nice cotton, the funky, absolutely cute clothes were made in Hong Kong. Now the world has made China into the manufacturer, but they're not manufacturing anything beautiful now. They're manufacturing flimsy screens at Reno or Home Depot that fall apart after a couple of years. Like from what I know about the Chinese soul, is that like in Night of the Iguana, he said "Mei guachi," which means no sweat. They should enjoy what they're doing. But right now, if you look at the Last Train Home documentary, they're very depressed people, and they're forced to make constant giant pants and they think that everybody in the West has 40-inch waists, and they're making the most ugly products that we're buying, just tools and junk, I mean, look at, this is just an outside example of something, but all I know is, look, I've lived over 50 years, so I've had a lot of shopping under my belt. And no one can hack working in a factory for 14 hours or even 6 hours to just do boring shit. You should at least be looking at something. It's called, Paul Pearsall called it delight deficiency syndrome. So what they've done to themselves in China at the behest of the middlemen, you know, we know who they must be. All these Fabians and BBC, the British, and the secret bankers have trained them into thinking that it's good. This is good to go home once a year on these packed trains, and you're working with your head down and making a few dollars, but you're making shit. So no, as a Chinese, I know, no, you have to be making charming things, beautiful things, if you're going to be working hard. And as a Chinese, I remember I was able to produce a whole lot of stuff. Like if I was in a role like the assembly line is kind of like a Chinese thing. Like you're packing stuff, like making the Great Wall of China or something. They can be very efficient, but it's been exploited, is what I'm saying. But it's not the heart of a Chinese person to be doing stuff that it has no joy in it, no fun, no interest. Like this guy, even this guy, he's doing something, but you can tell he's enjoying it. There's some movement, there's something, and it's autonomous. He's choosing his way of life, and he's you know, so he's not making, like I said, screens that you buy at Rona that are just going to get a hole within a couple of months. They will get seriously depressed.